So almost 5 years ago, I sat down with the Arbor folks. They said, well, it really appears right now that the bakery market in North America is disjointed. We've got most of the large competitors in food service and in-store. They're not really concerned about the customer or the consumer any longer. And thus, there seems like there's an opening. I said, okay, that's exactly what I would have said. So I said, now I'm excited. I said, for me to be successful, I would need to do some acquisitions.
So Rise is a combination of about 4 or 5 different companies now. We started it with New French Bakery, which is our artisan bread company. Then we purchased Best Made Cookie Company. And with that, it was food service. They did a lot of business with a company called Hudson Baking, which was a crispy bar company. And so from that, we decided, let's try to buy the bar company. With Best Made, we were able to look at other companies and determine that South Coast Baking would be a good fit for us. So what we did is, over the last 4 years, combined those companies and rebranded the company as Rise Baking. We decided to focus on the customer with the unique proposition that all these companies had to have the retail-ready product, the individually wrapped product, and then the frozen cookie dough, which is easy to prepare. We solved a need for the customers to eliminate labor in their bakeries, to help them be more efficient, and to help them grow their business.
So traditionally, they would actually do it like this.
When the customers come to you looking for that innovation, sometimes they don't know what they need.
By the time I just did this pan, I would have had half a case, 3 pans of fast pan.
When Sam's came to us and said, we're looking for a way to save labor on cookies, we pulled our team together and said, what's the #1 labor draw on cookies, right? Panning the cookies up. So that's what drove us to Fast Pan. We devised a process where the cookies are pre-placed on the paper. It's a bakeable paper. It's a game changer because it saves the retailer 70% labor minimum.
So with our investment in technology, what it allows us to do is really do things our competitors can't. We're on pace to invest about $60 million in the last 4 years. And we've really upgraded our technology in every product category. That goes from automation to high-speed equipment to equipment that allows us to be very, very consistent in what we do so that if our product lands in Pennsylvania or New Mexico or Washington State, it's the same. And for our customers, food safety is huge, product quality is huge, consistency is huge.
Taste more of the cereal in this one. That one I thought I had more of a chew and then I had a little.
When Rise acquires a company, there's kind of a little formula that they take. And the first is to go in and look at how they can strengthen and learn about the company. It's really an enlightening experience. You realize you didn't really know everything about your business, even after 15 years of running it.
So that's something else we got to try.
As we looked at who we wanted to acquire was how do we reach as many customers as possible? So the one thing that they all require is really quality product, highly innovative, and being close to their needs. The culture becomes more important as an organization gets larger. Well, we have a culture focused on serving that customer, and as long as they do that, you've got the winning formula.
Now that we've got kind of the backbone of cookies and bars, we can continue to expand that with this team easily. So now not only can we expand our current portfolio as we continue to take product share and market from our competitors, you name it, we can sell it.
We will come up with the next hot seller of cookie or bar and unique combination that's going to work for them in collaboration with them. So as we continue to do that, we will be able to win and continue to win because we've got all those components going for us, and it's relentless.
To take market share from long-standing competitors, to be a disruptor and to get that business, you have to have the innovation. You have to take a reason to that customer for them to switch. It has to be quality, it has to be service, it has to be labor savings, it has to be consistency. Grouping that together is what will give you the sustainability to take that business.
A lot of hours, a lot of testing, a lot of R&D work.
We've tried to maintain the legacy of that small mom and pop feel while still being able now to actively compete with some of these much larger companies. And it's exciting to see when you can achieve that same level of small business mentality, yet on a bigger platform. It's kind of like the best of both worlds.
We started out in 2013 with about 40 million in sales, and we're looking at in 2018 of gross sales of around 360 million in sales. There's a tremendous amount of organic growth yet to come. And then just from the standpoint of being able to successfully integrate the acquisitions, we can continue to drive value for our owners. We're definitely on track in terms of reaching that overall billion-dollar company goal.
You find the winning formula and you have success in doing it, it's kind of self-perpetuating. Customers see that you win, consumers see that your product is good. It's a snowball effect. There's really no end in sight because we feel like the rest of our industry and competitors, they're really on their heels right now. So it's a great time to continue to go after the market.